Three, two, one, go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the center of the universe where everything happens here at Texas Music Studios, downtown,
TMS.
H-Town, Texas. That's right. This thing has been it's been varying variations that we've done. Just want to it's basically all about letting you know about Houston music, Houston artists, Houston everything. Also, Texas wide even. So to go ahead and knock this thing off, let's introduce our folks here. So go ahead and say your name and tell people a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Star. I'm born and raised here in Houston, Texas. I'm 25 years old.
He's a baby, y'all.
Yeah, I just started off playing in a couple of bands about 2 years ago.
Catch him now.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
He's like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
hey, his car's going up dry in a lot here shortly.
Probably be like Snorlax or something.
Snorlax.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't snort lags.
Defend the damn tower. Defend the damn tower.
Snorlax or something.
Defend the damn tower.
Well, but yeah, I just my buddy Noah, he is the one that introduced me to the studios here. He's in a couple of bands down here with, I believe, with Eternity.
Right on.
Yeah, Eternity.
Yeah, Eternity played
Sounds
for
like
the Texas Music Studios benefit we had a couple of weeks, and then you also played.
Yeah, so I'm making another project right now with him, but the name is about to change. We're going by Superstar Martyrdom. But that's too lengthy and
You say that drunk. Where are you going
Yeah.
over there?
Superstar. It's just not gonna work. So we're trying to make it one word, maybe
Say it fast.
yeah. Something
Like
who fuck knows
Like Rowdy.
rowdy,
Right on.
Be rambunctious.
rambunctious. I don't know. Just one word it. Make it super simple. So if you're really fucking high or drunk. Everyone can understand you.
I apologize. Say the name again.
Superstar Martyrdom.
Hey,
I like how you said it real fast.
yeah. He goes, I'm trying to make one fucking word, no hyphens or nothing.
All
Superstar
capital letters.
Martyrdom. Yeah.
All caps. I was about to say SS-Minnow. SSMM. What is that? That's extra kinky.
At some point it was. We're like,
This
we'll
man
just
is
call
a freak.
Yeah, we just call it Sumar. Superstar Mario.
Oh, I like that.
Hey,
Sumar
see?
would
Well,
work.
don't nobody know what that is.
Yeah, but then we have to
If you gave me long
explain.
enough, I'd let you
Yeah,
say
you
it.
don't have to explain it.
Yeah, then you have to explain it, and it's fuck that. All right, so.
Well, I got to admit, I'm in one of my other projects. It's called Som Monstro, which means monster music in Portuguese.
I thought it was just
Because-
because couldn't spell some monster.
Yeah, because Beard was like, all of the English badass band names have been taken, so I got to switch languages. And I was like, okay, and it's got
Take Latin.
monster in it. Hell yeah, I'm down. I'm sorry, carry
It
on.
reminds me of a band, Os Mutantes, actually, yeah.
Okay.
I think that was
Sound like
Os
an outlaw.
Mutantes, yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
Or
Yeah, that
Muy
was
Mutantes.
pretty chill. But yeah, I've been in and around the scene for a couple years. Been going to a couple of the venue shows over here and seeing the local scene. One of my favorite bands right now is a alternative band. I think they practice here occasionally. I think it's Trembler.
Oh, okay.
Trembler's really, really fucking chill. I'm
But
starting
then-
to get into the screamo shit too. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well then, so you came to Texas Music Studios because you knew Noah,
Yeah.
and then so that's how you've kind of come in here. And I know we were talking a little bit earlier. When did you start playing music? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, so I started playing music when I was 9 or 10. My uncle gave me a lot of lessons, and he's the one that put me on with a lot of his style of music, which is a lot of The Strokes, Weezer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Indie rock, basically.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
indie
yeah.
rock, and then from there, I just kind of progressed and got into my own stuff,
Yeah, that was what I was listening to down there.
Yeah, right
That's
down
groovy,
there.
man.
Yeah, it's
I like
a lot
that.
of alternative, heavy. Right now I'm super into just alternative shoegaze type, like very
I'm
very
old.
like,
So,
Yeah.
so explain shoegaze to my old friend.
Yes,
So-
yes, please.
So the reason they call it shoegaze is because people are staring at their shoes because they have so many fucking pedals, right?
Yeah.
They got
Yeah,
so many.
that's what they call it. I
That's
swear
what
to
they
God.
call
Yeah.
it shoegazing. They're never
Put that down there
staring.
for me.
Yeah. So they're just smashing all these buttons, making it super reverby or chorusy or whatever effects,
Right.
and it's just really drony. It's not everyone's
No, right,
taste.
just-
Well, let me interject. The best shoegaze band of all time is My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah. My Bloody did it the best.
And then
right?
Smashing Pumpkins were shoegaze too.
Yeah. Smashing. They were like.
I was there when he got hit with a shoe on stage.
Oh,
Hey,
I was at that Lollapalooza.
Yeah,
in
that's
1999.
it, bro.
I was there.
If y'all don't
heard
stop,
about
I'm gonna
that.
quit playing. Bye.
Yeah, ask for it, motherfucker.
Shoegaze is really buzzy.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Bunch of distortion.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
distortion,
A whole lot of
very
distortion.
fuzzy, chainsaw,
yeah.
Right on.
When I first got into it, I didn't like it, because I was like, well, this actually sucks, because prior to that, I was into a lot of thrash metal.
Oh,
So
right,
that's
right.
all like your Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax.
Superjoint.
Yeah, Testament, Obituary, like all these fucking like heavy metal bands. I was into
Thought he was
that.
quoting the Bible.
Yeah. Some scripture right here, but
Hell yeah.
That's
Some heavy
the
metal
kind of shit.
scripture.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
Subscription. Subscribe to the scripture.
Yeah.
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest.
Priest.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fight.
fight.
Oh,
They
that
were at
shit.
that show, as a matter of fact.
That was like the bread and butter for me. So that's like how I got
Nice,
into
man.
it. So like over time, it's kind of like evolved, and I started appreciating more styles of music.
Well, yeah, that's the
You
thing
know?
I love about artists is that
Yeah.
you do evolve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
love
telling
that.
everybody when I was sweeping, I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, is he playing different songs? And then when you put it all together, I was like, this dude just collaborated everything.
yeah. So I was
I like
in there,
this.
just kind of like I was messing around with the looper pedal and just
Okay.
kind of finding like smashing all these different styles. So that's like maybe once in a while you hear some like indie alternative, maybe you hear some like metal.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to put everything that I've enjoyed in my life and just trying to see where I could,
Kudos, man.
That
That's
shit,
badass.
you know?
That's so wild. 'cause
My
that's-
OCD was keeping me in one spot. I was sweeping while you were doing it. Like,
You keep sweeping the same damn spot, but that's what artists do.
That's what artists do.
Is you take your influences and then you make them your own. Because Black Sabbath has done everything. So you're not literally doing anything new unless you do it from the heart. Like they played every note, every chord that you can imagine, and it's about your interpretation of the music, and that's one of the things that I love, because there's so many times where so many people are just, you know what, I just had a brain fart. So we're just gonna move on.
It's melting.
Let him in.
I don't know. Yes. Carry on. Keep telling us where we're up to date.
Yeah, so right now, like I said, I'm just smashing all the stuff that I've enjoyed in my childhood and like my teenage years, and now I'm like in my mid 20s.
Baby.
God, that
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
He's a
Yeah.
fucking baby.
Yeah. So
Hold on, I realized
I'm twice his age.
I started doing music in '99. We were having a conversation earlier, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, that was when I was born."
yeah,
Are you kidding
born
me?
in '99.
Hey,
you
we
know?
need to have, I need friends like this so I can keep up with the times.
Yes, absolutely.
The Flintstone rock paper doesn't work.
And that's what I hope to carry on right now, is to be as open-minded about everything changing and evolving, because it's like the more of like I can be open-minded, the more like I feel like I don't know, I can just make the music evolve with myself as well, But
Absolutely.
that comes a
Yeah.
lot with like I feel like my personal experiences in life, like,
Absolutely.
where I'm at.
It's got to be personal.
Yeah.
Because if it's not personal, then you're just writing a song to write a song. It's got to be.
It's got to mean something.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I
100%.
just can't create something that I'm like whatever and like who cares. It's like no, like you got to create with purpose,
Right.
with intent.
Absolutely. I love
Because
that. I love that.
If I can't, then it's like I'm just wasting my time, and
Mhm.
then what's the point of this? I find meaning in these things,
Absolutely.
And I guess right now for myself, I'm finding a lot of more meaning in like the mundane, I think for me, it's been like a lot of like struggles, like going through personal like adversities and such.
Demons.
Yeah, man, and like right now, like I'm in recovery and shit. So this is just sweet C. I'm not drinking right now.
Right,
Mom.
right.
Okay.
That doesn't sound bad.
Congratulations.
Yeah, right.
How many days are you?
Right now, so I'm 6 months. I think around like
Badass.
180.
Hey, congratulations,
something.
bro.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
man.
I'm so
man.
proud of you.
Thank
Like I
you,
said,
man.
we were talking about that earlier, and Me and Red are part of the Outlaw Drinking Club. So, obviously we love doing that
Not
stuff.
anymore, bro.
But anyway, the point is, like, I don't push that shit on anybody. Like, I'm super proud of you that you are where you're at, because that is making you a better person.
Yeah,
for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. So I celebrate you for doing that, man. That's
Yes,
awesome.
man.
It's
Yeah.
not for
Much
me
respect.
because I'm a thirsty dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Me too.
We got different demons. They don't like alcohol and drugs and rock and roll. So
Yeah,
they-
you know,
Yeah.
we're demon free.
And like I was talking to Hefe earlier, I was like, hey man, like you do you. Like I'm not here to fucking like preach and be like holier than thou and like some superior complex.
Just
like,
lead by example.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm chilling, you're chilling, like that's cool.
Yeah,
with
we're
me,
good
man.
people. Yeah, we appreciate each other's company
Yeah.
and
man.
and all that. And then again, I do want to say, shit, were you in both of the bands that played at the benefit?
I was just in one of them. That was
Okay.
just Superstar Martyrdom.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, right on.
You weren't in Eternity.
No.
I got you,
That's Noah. He was like in 3 different bands that day, actually.
Hell yeah.
A drummer's always needed.
You know
in so
Noah's
many
brother,
different
man,
bands.
Ricky
Yeah.
I need
Tiarina.
one.
Yeah.
Been here a long time with the Docs. He's
There
in
was-
that band,
Yeah.
like Sean Freud.
Swivel, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Swivel too. Yeah,
Swivel
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
they've been-
there was a
dude.
point in my life where I said,
been there a long time.
I'm not saying no to anything.
Yep.
And literally within 7 days, I was in 5 bands. And I was like, okay, I gotta say no.
Yeah.
I gotta
But
say no.
Like I said last night, if you come to the Houston area and get in rock and roll or music, and you haven't heard of Hefe Machoka, then you're not playing in the right places
Yeah, right?
at all. I mean, you can't go.
That's
You can't go to
true,
Lone Star Bar.
honestly, yeah.
You can't go to
Probably
any
Scout
of them.
Bar.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
knowing that
Well,
my brother Hefe is in. He's in it neck deep around here. So he's like,
yeah.
there ain't no getting
Like-
away now.
Like right here, like it's this deep. Like I barely breathe. I'm in it so deep. So,
I
so
mean,
cool.
still, he's got it.
So Star, awesome, man. Like I said, I'm so glad we're doing this. I know when I did my a little preview promo thing, you happened to be walking down the hall,
yeah, I
and I was like, "We gonna be talking. We
Yeah.
gonna be talking."
You like manifested this shit or something.
Absolutely.
dude.
And so
Yeah.
today is Christmas Eve, and so I felt it was appropriate, because there's hardly anybody
December
up here.
24,
But-
24.
Yeah, that's right. So we are. So it's literally just us here
still older
in
than
this
that.
studio today,
Yeah.
and so this was. I just wanted to bring everybody in, and it's amazing that
Yeah.
we were able to, all of us come together. I love it.
I'm super grateful for this moment too, because like 2 years ago I was like in the ICU from
damn.
from an overdose. Like
No
my
shit.
my bandmates at the time with Charm, which is another shoegaze local. Check them out, Charm. They saved my life, and there's like a whole other story on that shit on how that all happened, and like I guess that's like where the concept of a higher power that I believe in,
Okay.
kept me fucking from dying that night. But basically, woke up in the ICU, breathing tube down my throat, a catheter in my dick, fucking IVs all over the
Like,
place.
that's not how I want to use this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, and that was a trip, So I
I'm glad
was,
you made it through, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that was a trip.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really grateful for the experiences every day, because I remember 2 years ago, Christmas Eve and day, I spent it in the ICU.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was a fucking trip, and it was interesting because the doctors were like, hey, like, you kind of woke up on your own. We Narcaned you, we CPR'd you. You weren't responding to anything. It was like, if you remember 2 years ago, it was like the coldest night of Houston below freezing.
Yes.
And they said,
That
don't
was
go
like
out.
February sometime.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're like, don't go out right now. Like it's really bad. And I'm like, well, I'm actually a fucking genius and I have all these great ideas, so I'm gonna go out and take a walk,
Oh.
But it's all good though, man. Like,
Man,
I'm so glad that you are
Yeah,
that you are
man.
here. And like I know for me, music. Like I was going to the bars 5-6 nights a week, sometimes 7, and it was just that was my lifestyle. And then a buddy of mine, Chris High, asked me, or no, he was telling me that he was in a band with we were, I don't know, 19, 20, I don't know, I'm like, whatever. It was a long time ago. Anyway, point is, he was in his band, like 16, 17-year-old, and I was like, I want to be in the band. Like, I want to play an instrument. And I mean, literally, we're just drunk having this conversation, and I literally, I'm like, can I sing? And I was in choir in my senior year because that was my high school homeroom teacher the whole time. And she's like, when do you join choir? Anyway, I was like, my senior year when I have some extra credits. So anyway, long story short with that, he was like, well, I know you can carry a tune. I'm like, come on. So they're literally in this shipping container in the backyard. It literally has the 18 wheeler wheels on it in the backyard with these steps going up. So I couldn't even stand up. Like I literally had to be in there like this. And of course it's just loud, distorted, crazy. And so I was just, I don't know what I was doing, And we did like 2 or 3 rehearsals, and they're like, we want to do something else. And then me and Chris carried on to do our own thing, which turned into Pinche Gringos. Which is, real quick, everybody, if we can bow down and move back, not bow down, but just move out of the way. My brother Beard made this for me just the other day. And this is Pinche Gringos. That's one of our logos. And this is Joe Tips, who's no longer with us. All right, y'all go. Yes, yeah, R.I.P. to Joe Finger. That's right. Hell yeah. Cheers, y'all.
Man, if you heard the stutter of me not knowing when he was going to stop.
Oh, shit. And we definitely went past the mark. I used to do a similar podcast like this here, literally in this room. And at 3:33, we'd stop and do a shot for Dimebag. So we've definitely, obviously you're not involved, but
no, I didn't mean a shot of a certain something.
Well, I mean, but you can't do a shot with some sweet tea.
I mean, you can if you want.
You can too.
Hey, not my rules.
You can do a shot with sweet tea.
No. I'm gonna give them knuckles for it. So hold on. Turn your cup so they can see. Read the words. So this is to Dimebag Daryl. Love you and miss you, brother.
They're gonna let mine say "dir" instead of red.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it around. Yes, sir.
We miss you too,
brother.
Benny Paul.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Big Vin. Don't worry, we'll keep the clubhouse open and going.
It ain't. It's something different. I think it's a Mexican or an Italian restaurant. I think now. If they only knew. Okay, Keno.
I was going to say before it was a different meal.
Who the hell are you? And tell the folks about you for a little while.
My name.
The funny thing is,
My name is Keno Sims.
Yeah.
Born in Texas.
Raised
up on the West Coast for a while. While I was on the West Coast, at a young age, I was exposed to Kiss. And I like that song by Rod Stewart, If You Think I'm Sexy. Moved back to Houston. My cousin Mike in Jersey, who lives in Jersey now, he got me into like a lot of different metal bands, like more of the hair metal, like Def Leppard, Judas Priest, Motley Crue.
Def Leppard, Motley Crue, hell yeah.
That was as a kid, but then like towards my teenage years, I started listening to a lot of like Depeche Mode, The Cure, The Smiths, more gothy type shit.
And what is that called? Post-punk, right?
Post-punk, post-punk, new wave, Joy Division, Started listening to that a lot.
Morrissey.
Yeah. But then once I went to college, I really got into like gangster rap, like NWA, Ice Cube.
So wait, what did you go to college for, and where did you go to college?
I went to a school in Louisiana called Dillard University. I went because it was always my goal to be a lawyer, so I went for political science. But while I was down there, the school's in New Orleans, and I got into that like bounce, like Cash Money, Mystical, Juvenile, that kind of stuff like that. And I was listening to that hardcore. So I came back to Houston to go to law school. And then once I got in law school, I was like, you know what, I want to be an entertainment attorney. And so once I was doing in law school, I started working with these guys, and I started producing and putting out rap music, not under my name though. Under other guys, we had a label, we had a studio.
Yeah.
Because I got into doing that when I was still in college. So I worked with a couple of artists, significantly like Young Chris, and then I've worked with other artists, Zero, Little Kiki, Kiati, who's on the radio. But I did that for a while, but then after a while, man, I just didn't like that lifestyle. I didn't like that gangster rap lifestyle. So I started back listening to music I listened to when I was a kid, and then I decided I want to be an artist in 2005, and then I started making my own post-punk music.
You gotta come check out Keno, man.
So basically I make post-punk, new wave type music, but I'm also working on a rap album. 'Cause I like some rap. Every time I go to the fucking store, I try to buy a motherfucking hoe.
Yo.
So that's where I am right now.
At the stove trying to find smoke.
Yeah, that's where I am right now.
It is. I will admit,
I got beans for you, bro.
If you have not been to a Keno Sim show, you are missing out, man.
Yeah, I've
You
been
are
playing
missing
shows
out.
like it. I played at every local. I played at every local badass venue, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Right on.
I mean, I never played at White Oak Music Hall,
Okay.
but I have played at Warehouse Live.
It's still, you're
Yeah,
like
same,
theatrical.
Yeah,
War.
yeah, my stuff is
You know,
very
Sims.
theatrical.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he had these shoulder pads
Still got them.
that had like spikes on them, like the
Should've worn them tonight.
Road Warriors.
The Road Warriors, yeah.
Back in the day.
Next time I do a podcast, I'll wear them. Just remind me.
Yeah.
Hey, what about that space helmet?
I still got that. Oh
Man.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Hell
That was
yeah.
Houston. We have a problem.
Yeah,
One of my
and
old
he,
songs.
he has a double CD. That
Yes.
he is
Currently out.
Yeah, coming out.
The Dead and the Dying and the Disco Clowns.
There you go. Yeah,
But,
I'm just trying to.
Disco biscuit.
I
I think I might have to get going, man. To be
Oh.
a friend right now.
You got to bounce?
Yeah.
Man. Do you think,
Hey,
brother? Hey,
dude,
dude, this
thank
was
you so
awesome,
much.
man. Yeah, absolutely,
I
man.
appreciate
Say, man,
For
yeah,
sure,
pleasure meeting you, brother.
Hey,
Hey,
thank you
for
so
sure,
much,
man.
man.
And,
Like I said, it's
I'll
Christmas
get with y'all,
Eve.
man.
Motherfuckers
Hey,
got shit to
I
do.
check out the drummer.
Hey,
I got
yeah.
the drummer and
Sayonara.
guitar.
Sayonara,
Sayonara.
Shalom.
Hey, man.
Right on,
Hey,
man.
and keep up the good work on that recovery, brother.
Thanks,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yeah, hey, we're here
Hey,
for you,
you
man.
guys have a good
Absolutely.
one,
Yes,
okay?
sir. You be careful, man. All right,
But,
all right. So, I'm sorry. You carry on. I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah.
And then I'll be
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back.
So basically,
Yeah, right. Oh.
okay, so we're talking about local bands and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. I support local music. We should all
Right.
support local music.
Oh, yeah, I do.
But I
No
support.
matter what flavor either.
Right. So since he's
From
gone,
H-Town, I'm down.
let's talk about some of the various venues you like. What are your favorite local music venues in Houston, Texas?
Man, to be honest, man, everyone that Frankie owns, I love.
Who's
But
Frankie?
Frankie owns BFE. He had Forget About It. Forget
Didn't
About
that
It
used
2.
to? Didn't BFE used to be called FBI Rocks at one point?
Yeah.
Okay. FBI Rocks and BFE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been. I think I played.
Shout out to
I-
Frankie and
Shout
Shane,
Frankie.
man.
Shout out to Frankie. Frankie, I played some shows out there. I played a couple shows at BFE and FBI Rocks.
Hey, that new one, the new one downtown, right over here by us, right here.
Meow Wolf.
No, it's like big.
Last Concert Cafe.
Oh no, big venue.
I'm not sure about
I just
which
went.
one
I
that
just
is.
went and saw Megadeth and Mudvayne. And,
Oh, you talking about White Oak Music Hall?
No. I still haven't been there.
All right. White Oak. Hold on.
No, this is the inside place.
I don't know
right
what it's
over here.
called. White Oak Music Hall is inside outdoors too.
And I still haven't been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. White Oak Music Hall is a really great venue, but I don't know what to say until you know what the name of that venue is that you're talking about, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Hefe,
Yo.
what's that new big venue right over here?
We all went to go see Megadeth.
I went and saw Megadeth and Mudvayne and
I have no idea.
freaking somebody.
I don't know.
But some of the local music venues I like White Oak. I mean, White Oak Music Hall, like I said. I also like the White Swan.
Yeah,
White Swan
White
is
Swan.
good.
Remember the eyeball?
real
International
quick.
Ballroom.
The eyeball?
Real quick. White Swan is about as low end as you can get. The stage is tiny. To be honest, the sound is amazing. That
Yeah, because that guy that runs it, he's
Yeah,
so.
man, yeah.
They have a badass sound guy.
Yeah.
he might be missing some teeth, but he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, when you're 80 years old or 90, you're allowed to miss some teeth.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So he's fantastic. I remember back in the day when it was a bring your own bottle kind of place. They only served beer.
Yeah,
And-
it still is.
And then, okay, because it wasn't for a minute
Yeah.
because they had some issues with some kids. But yeah, no, that place is wild. You just got to worry about parking and getting broken into. So don't leave nothing in your car that people
Uber there.
would like to get. Yeah, Uber there. Absolutely. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, so I want to transition over to my brother Red. He actually, I want to. I don't know. We'll probably both tell the story of how we became friends.
Man, I don't do dating sites anymore.
This is not going on.
Craigslist.
This is not going on.
Craigslist.
This is not
but
going
who
on
was looking at
OnlyFans, okay? So I'm gonna tell you the story from my perspective, and then I want him to tell the story from his perspective. So, my band Pinche Gringos were playing Warehouse Lot. Meridian, and so we're getting down, and I'm having a good time, of course, as I always do, and I see him like he's pushing some gear,
He was having a good fucking time.
and then that fast.
What do you mean pushing some gear?
He was roadieing for a band.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, God. Wait, roadieing.
So he literally, all of a sudden, I see him pushing gear back there beyond everybody else, and all of a sudden, poof, like he's right up front. He's like, yeah.
Hey, look. First and foremost, I was a good roadie. He was having so much fun. It drew me over there like a mosquito to the flame.
So anyway, and then after that song was done, he was like, "We're gonna be friends." I was like, "Yes, we are." So, all right, you tell the story. So the
and
band
now he's probably like, "Fuck."
So the band that you were roadieing for and
was the Hectic. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I remember the Hectic.
Yeah, a friend of mine, Danny Acker.
You tell your side of the story.
Well, all of them were my friends, but mainly one who got me into music actually, Danny Acker.
Yeah.
I was working for his band, the Hectic.
You're rolling in gear.
I was rolling in gear, and I look over, and I see this possibly Scottish or Irish looking ass fellow with a derby hat on and clean shaven, but his chops were down here.
Mutton chops.
Yeah.
Well, I had the goatee and the chops.
No, you didn't have a goatee.
I always had a goatee, but that's fine. Carry on. It's your version. I'm listening. Carry on, brother.
He fucked it up in the first place, so I'd listen to my version.
Looking like Ross.
But I looked over and I was like, hell yeah. I loved the sound with Pinche Gringos, man. Rest in peace, my brother Tips.
Absolutely.
But
love you, brother. Miss you.
Great fucking band. Pinche Gringos, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. What up? I don't know if everybody knows. Gringo is a bit of a.
I think it means
foul.
bitch ass white boy.
It's like
fucking white guys.
Oh, fucking
white guys. Yeah. Well, not white guys really. It's a little more derogatory.
Invaders.
Because Wedo is white.
Yeah, Wedo is white, but I think Pinche Gringos means like Gringo means like a person from the East Coast kind of.
No. I've had some Hispanic buddies of mine be like, they didn't tell me what it meant, but they're like, don't let nobody call you Gringo. I'm like, oh, well, I should have hit a lot of people there. But
all right, so you're pushing gear.
Yeah, but what it was, I was security, and one of the other guys that did the gear fell out sick or drunk, something.
Happens.
And so I took it upon myself to help with the gear. All the way up till the second I saw him, and I just kind of let it go. Like, when you let your kid go when they're doing the bicycle, you just kind of do like this. I did, but I ran that way.
Yeah.
And I got right up to the front. I'm just jamming out. I'm shoving kids and females, everybody outside. I'm like, and as he playing, he's like, yeah. I said, we're gonna be fucking friends. He goes, yes, we are. I'm like, hooked another one. No.
We're gonna be friends, baby.
Got me.
And that's what? How many years ago?
20.
20?
20.
Yeah.
That was 2020.
Our previous
04,
guy that was here that just left, he was 4.
When year was that y'all won that?
He was 4 years old.
4 years old.
And we're trying to pay
What
the road
year was
for
that
him.
y'all won the Houston Press Music Award, though?
2012.
Oh, wow. So y'all were together for that long?
Mm-hmm.
How long? Yeah.
Well, even longer after that.
And y'all still have done shows recently?
They're always going to be a Pinche Gringo.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because I went back to the OG guys, because there was Pinche Gringos Volume kind of 1 and then also 2.0. And then I went back to 1.0.
What did Tosh say about that?
You know. What?
What did Tosh say about that?
Who's Tosh?
Tosh 2.0?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I love that he's a hell of a comedian.
Yeah, he is.
But, okay, so Red, man, if you're okay with it.
What's my favorite color?
I would love
Red.
for you to tell the story about the Six Pastel and the, if you don't want to, that's okay.
What?
Is that a newer story?
When you, got off vacation and got on the bus.
Oh, I already did time for it, so it's cool.
Yeah, cool. So this is an amazing story, y'all.
I get out of grown-up college, penitentiary, GDCJ.
Hey.
Fuck you, state. I love my state, but I don't like my penitentiary. All of them I went to. But I get out, and some friends of mine condemned which I was involved with quite a bit, helping them with videos and such. I was going with them to a show. It was Slick Rick, the rapper Slick Rick. His family, him and his family own this. So they're telling me about this, and I'm like, we're going to do a death metal show at a black rap club? Yeah, y'all do need me to go.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
So let's go. Well, they're doing their thing, man. Well, the opening band was in these cats, Six Pastel. Not pastel like the color, past hell.
Yeah. SPH.
Yeah, the
Like
Devil's
passing
Dungeon.
up on the freeway.
Well, they get on the stage, man, and they got rebel flags hanging off of them. And then the bass player, Zach, his old lady, she was fine as hell, Sarah, blonde.
Find
out she was a stripper anyways. Come up with a rebel flag, or Confederate flag bathing suit. And then her fine-ass black friend, she does the same thing. With the same type of, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Like,
Black
this
girl
is
with
crazy.
with a Confederate flag,
Bikini. Yeah.
I rushed right over to her. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, getting in where I can fit in.
Absolutely.
Y'all are getting beat up, not me. No. Well, we're jamming out, and we end up starting a party with Six Past, and I'm like, these fucking dudes are all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I said, don't take this wrong, but y'all remind me of like a southern metal like Pantera. And I said, but I hate
Leonard Skinner.
I hate Leonard Skinner on speed or something. You know what I'm saying?
Leonard Skinner on Lemmy.
Yeah. Touche, my brother. Touche.
Cheers to that, right?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But we were hanging out till like 3, 4 in the morning. And the first one I talked to, the first one I was cool with, Scott Alexander. This motherfucker is, he must have done something correct in a past life or something like that, because that dude's fingers are as good. And I say this with strength, honor, respect, and wholeheartedness. He is as well as my brother Dimebag.
Oh yeah, Scott.
Scott is a fucking
Scott's the man.
beast.
I fucking love Scott.
Fucking beast.
And when I saw this, I was like, man, and I saw how Texas hospitality and respect and just downright good fucking wholesome motherfucking have fun. Drinking, that's what I found. That's when I first was introduced to the Outlaw Drinking Club, ODC.
Yeah,
What year was this?
Scott's the president. That's where it all started from.
What year was this? Who was it? Somebody probably like, well, when did you get out? Well, which time?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Well, when'd you get out? I'm like, well, shit, I don't know. Which time? Yeah.
Let's base it down. I got out in 94. I got out in 96. I got out in 2002.
I think it was 2002.
I think it was.
I'm gonna say.
I think it was 2002. See, I just run down my you know.
Yeah. Right on.
It's still on paperwork where I was at.
It's public knowledge.
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
So it's out
Type in red on the internet.
Look it up, weirdo, if you want a good read.
there. Yeah.
But
So,
yeah,
you're at the show.
yeah, we're having a good time, man. And they said, man, we're leaving on tour tomorrow. And I don't know if anybody else knows this, but when you get out of penitentiary, you got to see the parole officer the next day.
The very next
day.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't tell anybody, not that I was hiding it. I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're just having a good time.
I was having a motherfucking great time.
And they're about to go on tour. You're like,
with motherfucking
Gunship 666 from
Hey,
Japan. Hell yeah.
Hey, Toshi, Masami, June,
Love
Ken,
y'all. Fucking love y'all
Angry,
so
all of
much.
y'all, man. Much.
Absolutely.
And they call her Lady Dime. Dimebag gave her that name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's got all the fucking Dean stuff. And
She's
so
older
crazy.
than Keno.
She's like 90 years old.
No, she's
But
like
look,
50.
I'm just joking.
58
She's
now.
not 90, but
60,
she looks
something
like
that.
she's fucking 30.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh.
And then she's a little bitty, and she's playing this big ass
Yeah.
dime guitar.
Yeah.
Killing it with the crank amp that
You're one of
Dimebag
these.
gave her.
She's
Yeah.
A Dean flying Dean.
She is an Oriental Asian
Certified
goddess.
badass.
Oh wow, she's Oriental.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Japan.
Asian.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well,
Asian. Asian.
Anyways, we're
She's Japanese.
I
Fuck it,
get
that's
on
what
the
she
tour
is.
with them
Yeah,
with
Japanese.
Sean Sitka as our bus driver. That's what-
Sitka.
And then find out he's a brother of mine through some other friends, brothers of the cog.
He and I are also, me and Sean are both Czechoslovakian, so that's super dope.
Yeah. So that goes back to when I first
Checkmate.
said that when I said he's either Irish or Scottish, did not know he was check me up Slovakian.
Checkmate.
All right, so
I get on the bus with them, and we're about halfway done with the tour, like a month down the road. And they said, man, when we get back, we're talking about, well, everybody's talking about what are they going to do when they get back. And what about you, Ray? What are you going to do when you get back? I said, probably 2 to 10. They said, why?
Hold on. Just say that one more time.
They asked me what I was
When you
gonna
get
do,
back
and I said-
home, what you gonna do,
I said,
Red?
I'm probably going to do 2 to
2 to
10. They said, why? I said, well, I was supposed to see my parole officer the next day.
Yeah, and I
They
did.
said, when? I said, when I saw y'all?
Yeah.
When we were loading, when we were loading the bus in the gear.
You were supposed to be at your parole officer.
Yeah, when I was
next
loading
day.
the gear in the trailer, they said, yeah, I said, I was supposed to be there right then.
Oh, well.
And I thought, well, do I want to be sitting there listening to somebody tell me what I already know? I broke the law on purpose. And I know where I went wrong. I did my time. Fuck off. Well, I felt, what would I rather be doing? This is my life. Would I rather go see some bitch and tell me some dumb shit and make me pee in the cup and I don't want to? Or can I go with these bad motherfuckers?
Yeah, do
make
some rock and
myself
roll
have
shit.
to pee a lot.
Yeah,
And
do some rock and roll shit.
And do some rock and roll shit. And see the sights and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started off as a roadie, but that ended the very first show. I beat up 3 dudes for touching JR's wife's ass and Michaelin, her friend's ass. And so I whooped their asses, and they're like, all right, you're going to go to security.
Yeah, upgraded to head of security.
And before I know it, I'm getting on people's asses that are putting the gear in. They fired everybody, so it was just me. How smart that was.
Hold on. You fired everyone that was running the gear, and y'all are on the road already.
Yeah. But we were in Texas still.
Oh, okay.
There were several shows in Texas, so it was like,
So they
you
can
don't
get
have that far to walk. No. If you just suck at your job, you'd still be here.
That's
You got
right.
everything right, Red?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got it,
Yeah,
bro.
boss, but I'm tired.
The Red Rooster strikes again.
So-
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, cock-a-doodle-doo it, motherfucker.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, nigga.
So you got back from tour.
And went and did 2. It was like a year and a half.
Right
They didn't
on.
want to keep me too long.
They don't want you in there.
I don't know. They keep letting me
So you
out.
had to go back after
I
you got,
went back.
Oh, yeah, because
I
that
went
was a
back.
violation.
Yeah, because I showed up right when I got back, and they're like, "Well, what was the deal?" I said, "Yeah, I tried to use this. I was I was young and stupid and on drugs. And what happened?" I said, "I forgot." So, if I'd have told the truth, she'd probably just let me make it. But I was gone for a while, and I just had to, sow my.
I had a
royal
job.
oats.
I had a job I had to
Yeah.
go to.
I had a job of.
That might have been a better explanation. But then you didn't.
It probably would have. Except I forgot.
20. Yeah. Hindsight's 2020.
Well, let me
But
remind you. Remember this place?
Yeah.
They got your old bed and everything. But I did. It was on a fast track. I went straight back to the same unit. I had the same bed, same celly. I was like, he goes, "What happened?" I said, "I
We
couldn't
kept
stay
it
away from
warm
you."
for you.
Wait a second. What'd you say?
On my celly, he said, "Man, what the fuck happened? You've been out like not even 6 weeks."
Yeah.
I said, "No, I've actually been gone for like 2 months." He goes, 6 weeks, 2 months when you're near the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, you're so right."
I went on tour and rocked my face
Well, he
off.
asked me what I did. I said, I couldn't stay away, man. I didn't want to leave you here alone. He goes, "Bullshit, what happened?" I said, "I didn't go see parole the next day." He goes, "So the same thing, right? You missed me, you came back, or you just forgot to see the parole officer?" We talked about this for like a week before you got out. You said, "Fuck them, man. I don't want to go see her." So you just didn't? I said, "Yeah, I'm a man of my word."
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened.
Man,
So, yeah.
look, you do what you had to do, man. You made your decision. It is what it is.
Yeah. And
You paid your diet.
Hey, and he decided on rock and roll.
He decided rock and roll.
Fucking A.
You paid your debt.
Fuck parole, I like rock and
Rock and
roll.
roll, yeah. Hey, real quick, I don't know about anybody else out there. I'm being honest, brother. You say because I love that story as fucked up as it is.
I do now.
But yeah, for sure. But that is the most rock and roll shit I've ever done, because I think it was you and Rob that were having that conversation. And like, what are you gonna do when you get home? Like, dude,
No, it's JR.
Oh, JR. Yeah, and he's like, wait, like we're harboring a fugitive?
Yeah. He went from rock and roll to telling.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know if we should have you here. I'm like, you I'll push you off the bus, motherfucker.
I absolutely will.
Hey,
Hey, Sean, just slow it down to a crawl. I'll fucking push his ass out.
I'm here now.
Hey, he's got to check the gear in the back real quick. Go ahead, go.
Yeah,
He's
go
got
ahead.
it
Hit the gas. Hit the gas.
He's here now, right?
Yeah.
That's so crazy, man. Yeah. What a
JR,
world.
Zach, Rob, Scott.
Yeah.
That's the four brothers.
Yeah.
Right there, man. ODC.
Motherfuckers, man.
Man.
Yes, sir.
And I know nobody really blasts this a lot, but I'm gonna do it because anybody that knows me knows that I won't keep my mouth shut unless it's to the police. Fuck you, police.
Actually, we're going to drink that thing first because we're working on that.
Oh yeah.
That's the rules. And then let's do another one proper. Let's do another one proper and snap it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it ODC style, baby.
Well, actually, ODC style, you slam the whole fucking thing and see who can stand up after about 20 of them. Ugh. But we got smart. We all just kind of leaned on each other at different angles.
Yeah.
And we just kind of stood up. We're rock and roll.
Lean on me.
Yeah. When you're not strong.
When that drink is too strong,
Yeah.
I'll be your friend.
It be happening and shit. Yeah. Well, right on, man.
But I went from doing, so that's, Danny Acker got me going with his old band, Dead Squad, and then Distorted Rage, which they're back out doing some things. Check them out.
I've heard
Distorted
that.
Rage.
Dude, and then Danny and the, I think it's the Longneckers are.
No, Daddy Longnecks.
Daddy Longnecks are.
Daddy Long Leg Necks.
Are rehearsing in room 3, I think. 333.
What, here?
Yeah.
The Longnecks?
Yeah, Danny's here.
No, I
Room
thought
3.
that room
Ah.
belonged
Yes,
to
swear to God.
Dylan Trim and
So I
all
did.
them
So
guys.
me I was trying to hook him up with you over
Done.
that.
Good job.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Thanks,
never
man.
told me.
Oh, my bad.
Daddy Long Necks.
All right, it's time to not be mad now.
Yeah.
All right,
When you say Daddy Long Necks, sometimes I'm thinking Daddy Long Legs.
Long necks.
Yeah.
Long
Well,
necks.
Yeah.
Daddy
Yeah, well, you
long
want long
necks.
legs and necks, man, because you don't want to run into the end of it.
I like long legs.
Daddy long necks.
Long legs are nice.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're going to flip the script a little bit. What are you wearing, Keno?
I'm wearing a shirt. This is a local used man. I don't think they exist anymore all the way, but they're called Daggerhead.
Hell yeah.
They were
Tell me about Daggerhead.
They were badass punk band. Like
They rehearse like 3 doors down.
yeah, about 3 doors down.
Not the band.